A set of two Rachet grinders that are easy, very ergonomic. Chef Jeremy Parker is here with us. You can make your own spice blends. You can grind the best salt, and it's easy to use. All you've got to do is exactly what we are seeing Chef Jeremy do right here with one finger, rather than twisting, harming your wrist. Just one little bit of pressure.
Okay. This is why, I don't need to cut you.
No, I was just going to say you get two for this price. Go ahead.
You get two, yeah. Salt, pepper. Consider getting more for like dried herbs. If you have your own herb garden, you can dry your herbs, keep them all year round, use them. I love these. I have, I think, about a dozen of them at my house. I have all my herbs.
What colors do you have?
I have all of them.
Okay, perfect.
I have all of them. I do. And let me show you why. Okay, here's how it works. You load it here. This opens up. You don't have to unscrew anything. There's no springs popping off if you've tried those other grinders. And you have 5 settings from fine all the way up to coarse. So if you want coarse pepper, do it there for a steak. If you're doing it at a dinner table, do it nice and fine. It is a ceramic grinder underneath. So when you move the handle back and forth, see how it moves in just one direction? Small,
and take
large.
a look so you can see the movement right here.
That's how it grinds. And I love the grinder, the handle itself, because maybe you have carpal tunnel, maybe you have a broken hand, a cast. Yeah. You can use just the ball and the palm. Kids could use this. Anybody
so
can,
easy.
I mean, from 7 to 77, it doesn't really, like, everybody can use this, and they are fantastic. It's considered the best grinder that you can buy.
I want to take you through the colors, and then I want to try.
Okay.
Remember, you're getting a set of 2. It works out to $16, under $16 per grinder for this one. Here's your red option set of 2. We have it for you in the graphite. The green is a bright, kind of a little bit deeper than a lime green. It's a really beautiful color. Here is your blue, and then your white as well. What can I grind?
Okay, what do you want to try? How about try whatever?
How about some of the salt?
Try some salt, okay.
And I want you to remember, this price goes away at the end of today. So take advantage, and the free shipping and handling goes away at the end of today. So I've got sea salt.
Sea salt. Now, sea salt comes a lot of times in something like this, okay? It needs to be ground.
Yes.
It's better when you grind it yourself. Don't use iodized salt. It's extra salty. You'll oversalt something. Sea salt, it's actually harder to oversalt it because it's natural salt. So it's more like a crystal than it is. Okay, and then this is the pepper grinder. So for pepper here, it'll go, and I'll show you what you can do in here, is you can go from fine to coarse. So when you do fine, see right there, put it on the small dot. Let me just show you the difference, right next to each other, okay? So there's your fine ground right there. So if you want to do a coarse ground, I'm going to go to the large dot right there, and then here's the difference. So you can control coarse and fine. Can you see the difference on the camera there?
That's so smart.
Coarse and fine. Okay, so it's just better for that, for cooking and for controlling at the dinner table.
I had a recipe the other day that called for the thicker salt, and I didn't have it. But if I had had this, then I could just use this all the time for my fine salt, and then I would also be able to have the more coarse salt as well.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk herbs.
Yes,
okay,
please.
So a lot of I love herbs de Provence. It's like Italian seasoning, only herbs. It's rosemary, thyme, marjoram, savory, fennel, and French lavender. Okay, I love it. It goes great on everything, but it comes in a jar. So how do you do this? Sometimes chefs put it in their hand and they do like that. Okay, so put
over 400 ordered.
Put it inside of here, okay, in your grinder. And let me see, I have one. Here's one I have, okay, with herbs de Provence, and you grind it over the top of, I mean, if you're making garlic bread, let me come down here.
Yes,
you make
please.
Garlic bread over the top of your garlic bread. Grow your own oregano. Dry it, and now do your oregano over a sauce. Like here, I've got a red sauce right over the top. What that's doing, it's opening up all the oils, all the flavor, the aroma of your herbs are woken up by grinding it. So if you just poured it right out of here, you're not going to get the same effect. It opens it up. It's more floral. Okay, if you grow your own rosemary, I've got some rosemary here.
Yes, if you have an herb garden, this is perfect for you.
Awesome for that. Okay, what you want to do is take this, you want to dry your herbs. I did this in the microwave. There's a quick way. Okay. It's like a minute and a half. I dried it in the microwave. Take your herbs like this, okay, when they get close, and just right off the stalk. Okay. When they're dry, they'll come right off. Now, you could do this on a piece of paper if you need a funnel to get it in there. If you have the KOCHBLUME little measuring cups that are squeezable, and sometimes I might even just grind if they're big pieces, just do a little to get it started. And then from here, I'm going to open this up.
Great.
I'm just going to go ahead and pop that into there. Okay, and now let me show you. This is rosemary. If you're doing, say, rosemary chicken or rosemary potatoes, let me do this over this.
Yes, here, do you want a clean plate?
Grab a clean
You've got
plate.
a clean plate right here.
So I put this on the fine. Here's what I love. this is like no other grinder, is that is like a powder. That's like rose. I don't know if you can see that up close, but there's no tiny bits of rosemary. Your rosemary potatoes, your rosemary chicken, you're not spitting out little pieces of that rosemary.
You're going to taste the difference too from using fresh herbs than just purchasing ones that have already been dried and been sitting in those shakers for who knows how long.
Right.
It makes a difference in your cooking.
It totally does. Same thing with coriander here. I'm sorry.
Here, do you want a white plate? We'll switch.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay. Here you go. Okay, so coriander or herbs, or what am I saying? Right here, there's your salt. Flaxseed. If you're doing the flaxseed, they say you need to crack the flaxseed open because the husk will just go through your body.
Yeah.
So you want to get what's inside of it. So go do your flaxseed right over the top of your smoothies.
That. Over 1,000 picked up.
Oh, and cumin. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, my friends. Cumin in salsa, cumin on so many dishes. Do it fresh in here, and it's just a night and day difference of the flavor that can you smell that?
I can smell it.
Smell that cumin?
It's amazing.
It is fantastic. Yeah.
This is a really fantastic price. 2 of them, under $16 per grinder. Chef Jeremy, thank you so much for being here with us.
My pleasure.
Good to see you as always.
Thank you.
And then let me take you the colors one more time. Here's your red, your graphite, your green, your blue, and your white. 1,200 have been picked up since these were introduced, and now another 1,000 added from just this show alone.
Awesome.
So thank you so much, Chef Jeremy. And everyone, make sure you check out your carts for this one. Now, David's coming up with Tara again from Temptations.
All right, with not one, but